Okay. I've been feeling a little sick recently, so I decided I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Sorry. And I thought, why not share this thing? If you don't know what this is, it's car carrying case thing. Sorry, it's a little bit glary thing. And it has just a bunch of drawers of cars. I was at a consignment store and it came with all of these. So let's take a look. Come on. There we go. So these are fire trucks. They were introduced in the late 80s. Late 70s. They would have probably first been introduced as a red line. And I have 2 of them. Anyway, next cars I have. Let's go to this one. This is a white Jeep. It has this nice little hood print on it. Sorry. It was introduced in 1981, so this was never introduced as a red line. I have another one that's brown, and I think I have another one up here somewhere. Yes. And here is, another one that's brown. So I have 3 of these Jeeps. This box is a little bit delicate and fragile. Oops. Yeah, that wasn't good. Because of its fragile everything. This little cage isn't very nice to put stuff in. Anyway, we have this little racing car now. Malibu Grand Prix, number 1. The bottom says it was manufactured in, it was first manufactured in 1973. This is one of my more favorite cars. One of my favorite cars. It's certainly up there in the top, but it just is a little racing car. I like the kind of pinstriping colors on this one. Let's see. I'm gonna do this one next. This little green car says Datsun on it. I don't know what a Datsun is. I'll have to look at that. This is one of my more valuable cars. Is that Datsun Z-Wiz? First manufactured in 1976. So this one was, I forget the years. I think it was 1977 when they stopped producing red lines. So this one would have been originally produced as a red line. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. This car is a little bit different. It has these kind of golden wheels. It has that on all 4 sides. I don't know why the windows fog up over time. Probably just because of sun damage. 1982 Supra, manufactured first time in 1982. So this was not a red line ever. Next I have, let's go with this one. This one has another interesting wheel set. I'm not sure what this wheel is called. And I like the windshield on it. It kind of extends over the hood here. And this car is a, let's see. Oh, it doesn't say it. It's just a car. And then I have, finally for this drawer, these 2 vehicles. One is a cheetah, the other one is a dragon or a reptile of some kind. These are kind of hard to find on the internet. I don't remember what they are. Let's see here. It doesn't say what they are. First produced in 1985 for this one, and again 1985 for this car. So these were probably produced in a set of some kind. That's it for that door. We'll set it aside. Let's go to this one next. This has a yellow Ferrari in it. I have another one of these in my collection. If you'd like to see the other parts of the collection, subscribe or just support the channel somehow, and I will make a sequel. And this car, I'm not too familiar with how Matchbox cars were made, but I like how it looks. Oh, it's a 308 GTR, sorry. Should have noticed that first. That is a Matchbox car, along with this one, this one, I believe. This car is a Hot Wheels, I think. Oh, no, sorry, it is a Matchbox. I'll get to that one later. This is a Matchbox car. This one is a Hot Wheels, I showed that earlier. This is a Matchbox and Hot Wheels. So let's go to this one. This is a little semi-truck. I have another one of these, but red. It's not in the box. I'm trying to figure out if this can open. Sorry, it's a little dirty. I think it should be able to open because of that on the back. But the coloring on the trailer is extremely bad condition. That's unfortunate. The other one doesn't have a trailer or a box on the back at all, so that's why I like this car. Let's go to this one. This is also a Ferrari, red Ferrari. This one, let's see, Ferrari Testarossa. Ferrari Testarossa. Yeah. It was first produced in 1986. I don't know what that means. If there was some kind of changes in the Hot Wheels line, or the Matchbox line. I have some other Matchbox cars in here actually, including, let's find it. Oh, it's not in there. It is in, yes, this is an older Matchbox, probably produced in the 50s to 60s. It is an 8-wheel crane. And sorry, is the quality bad on the video? I don't know. This car just kind of squeaky. Now, according to my opinion, or my understanding of why these were made, is the producer of the Matchbox car line, his daughter or son, I can't remember which, wanted to bring a toy to school, but their teacher said that they couldn't bring a toy to school unless it fit in a Matchbox. Here's another one. I have a whole bunch more Matchbox in my collection. Again, support the channel and I might make a sequel. Anyway, that's those two cars. This one is a little fire engine. It has the ladder, which is actually rather rare for this car. This one, unfortunately, is broken right here. It's supposed to have a little hook on the end. I'm trying to get better quality footage here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's much better. Anyway, let's finish with this basket. This one here. I will group this car and this car together. Let me get it out. Yeah, that's the problem with this container, that it kind of gets stuck sometimes. So these two cars are both Super GTs. Pretty sure that's a Ferrari. Not sure. Not too big into sports cars, but excuse me. Not too big into sports cars. Anyway, this one kind of gray. This one is orange. They're both the exact same design, just with a different color scheme. And they're both the same on the bottom. 21 out of 22. And this one says, sorry, 21 out of 22 again. Okay, so this is basically the same car, but with a different color scheme. Tell me if I miss anything here, but okay. Just to get through it, I'm gonna go with this car and here we are, this car. Next, this is is this another Super GT? Oh no, it's a Super GT again. Okay, that car, should have grouped that with that one. You saw it already. But this one is a Supra, Toyota Supra. It has little open and closing component on the back. It has some detailing on the bottom that's new. Did I get everyone? Oh, this car and this one. This car is kind of interesting. It's more on the Hot Wheels looking Matchbox cars. So it has that big engine in the back and kind of bubbled windshield on the front. This car is a, oh, that's interesting. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'll look into it though. If you've noticed, all these cars aren't in great shape, probably because you have owned them last, played with them rather hard. This car is also one of those that I thought was a Hot Wheels car originally. Hot Wheels kind of have those distinct, identifiable wheels though, which are not the same on the Matchbox. Matchbox are also a little bit bigger. That's not a great example. Just put that one back. But yeah, I think that's it for this drawer. Let's go to this one next. This one doesn't have too many cars in it. I already showed this one, so I'll put that one back. Excuse me. This is one of, if not my most favorite, or my favorite car, sorry. It is a 4x4 Chevy Blazer. Oh, it's upside down. Dang it. First produced in 1983, so not a red line. But I really like the big wheels on this car. I also like the color scheme in this little decal on the hood. And that's cool also. I'm just gonna keep it like that. I think the door's open on this car. Yep, that's a cool detail. Yep, the doors do open. I like that. This is one of my favorite cars. I mentioned that before already though. This car, I don't know what it is. It's just some wind up thing, so it's going off the table. Anyway, this is another Matchbox. It's one of the older versions though, probably in the 60s or 70s. And this car, it was supposed to have surfboards on the roof, but that obviously is broken off, unfortunately. The windows are rather yellow, and it is a Volkswagen Golf. Super fast collection. And this is a gigantic Matchbox. I don't know why it's a little dirty. I have another one of these ones too. It's got a nice little flame decal on it. And tell me if you can read that, because I certainly can't. Oh, it's another super fast. First manufactured in 1979. So there's that. I think it's a Model A. Did it say that? Yeah, Model A Ford. Probably 1920 20s or 30s Model A Ford. Finally, I have this car. This car is a nice little hot rod. Surprisingly, the windshield's still there, but the flame has seen better days, and the engine is kind of worn down there. 1975. Okay, so 1973. This one's a little bit confusing. It has 2 dates on it, but this one was most certainly a red line when it was first made. So there's that drawer. Let's put this one off to the side. And finally, oh yeah, I gotta pick up that little golden car. Here it is. Yeah. I'll just show it anyway. It's just a little goofy little wind-up golden car thing. It's very cheap feeling, even though it is a real Matchbox. It has this asymmetrical kind of windshield, and it's just probably some McDonald's looking car. I don't know, McDonald's toy. Yeah. Finally, this drawer. Excuse me. And let's start with the tank. This is a small tank that was made by the anonymous company, because I don't know who made it. A lot of these cars in this drawer are just random companies. Like this one, I don't even know where this came from. It's in terrible shape. Kind of want to destroy it for fun, but it's just a little motorcycle. It's broken apart. This one, it has a little aimable gun. Obviously, it cannot shoot anything though. Has a little British flag emblem on the side. This one is a nice little Tootsie toy. I have a lot of these actually. My brother has some too though. Perhaps he'll let me show some of those. Anyway, this was probably made in the 40s or perhaps even the 50s. They were massively successful, and they were cheap little toys, smaller than a Hot Wheels car, but bigger than a Micro Machine. Okay, I have another one of these, but it's covered in a mystery clay substance. I don't know what it is. This one, it just has these nice little designs on it. And it was manufactured by the Universal Product Company. Universal Product Company. I don't know what that is. Anyway, let's get to this one. It has these wheels that are white walled for some reason. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Excuse me again. This one is an Ertl. I believe it's an Ertl. Yep. This is my favorite one in this drawer by far. Manufactured in Iowa. I think it was made in Iowa. Coyote. It has that. Oh, I just realized that. Excuse me again. It has this little dotted numbers. I don't know what that is. But it, I believe, is for a movie of some kind. I don't know what movie it is, though. And yeah, that's that one. And then these cars, they are basically the same thing too. They're just little racing cars. Somehow these are in great condition. Probably because they're not old at all. They're probably 10 years old at most. They're just little race cars. What company made them? I wouldn't be surprised if McDonald's made. Oh, applause. 1990. Oh, Paramount Pictures. Days of Thunder. Oh, so they were from a movie. This is just another one of those cars I can't find anywhere. It has some brand on the top. And just another car. Finally, last car of today is this one. It's a little Jeep, if I'm not mistaken. This is an Earl 2. No, it's not. Sorry, here we go. I don't know who made this car. It's these little spangly stars on it. Sorry again. Ohio. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not mean that. It has this little roll cage up here, and just, yeah. And just because I have this thing, it's a Yamaha bike that is broken beyond repair. I mean, I could probably fix it, but I'm not going to because it's funny. And the case, it needs some fixing, or it needs some cleaning because there's a mystery slop on the back. And oh yes, this is what everything has been on. It's kind of like a little play area. So you get your mystery car, and you just like park it in a spot, and then the average American person comes along and then parks in the spot next to it. Yeah. Anyway, that was unnecessary. Okay. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, support the channel by liking this video, or go a little further by hitting that subscribe button. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.